Welcome back, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 10th. Interesting trading day. Not so smooth as yesterday. I didn't trade all morning. I had to be on the job site, and then I got back towards the afternoon. And one thing I noticed is if I'm trading the afternoon session, I gotta stop looking for longer moves. I keep putting my stops really short, and basically I get chopped up, expecting a bigger move, holding it, and then pulling back for either break even or a loss. Where should we start? I'll show you. So yeah, you guys saw the thumbnail. We are down about $300 ish. I'll double check the math, but something like that. These accounts, I'll show you quickly. I overtraded and I took some stupid trades. But there's one or two good ones I'll show. I just had 3 losers in a row, took one more, brought it back to 250, and I said, that's enough. That's on the red accounts. Actually, no, I took 2 losers and then I traded the other accounts, and then I came back, took a third loss, and then took a win finally. And at that point, I said, I'm gonna walk away. The other accounts, this one was a lot more chopped up. There's a few good trades that I'll show you. Quickly do a walk through those ones. Yeah, I mean, not ideal, but also not the worst. Could have been way worse. So the first one, we'll go through the red accounts. I watched this whole, actually no, where did I get in? I was here from around noon, so I sort of watched it sort of go back and forth and chop here. And then I finally saw this break, and there was an order block here on, like, there's this nice range here that I was hoping to grab a trade off this order block. And that's why if you went down to the 15 second, this was another order block inside of that one. So I took a limit, got stopped out. I actually quickly re-entered long, and literally to the tick, I got stopped out. That kind of annoyed me. I don't know what to do. Like, the stop was pretty low. And yeah, it would have actually run up exactly what I wanted, just 10 points. I was actually just aiming for 10 points. I knew I would be pretty much plus on those accounts. Then I switched over, and I'll show you these trades in a second. Those are the other accounts. And then I came back, and here, this was a pretty good one. So we had this big move down, then it sort of consolidated on the 5-minute, and then so sort of waiting for a pretty much a move down or up, really, but it seemed like it was going down. So as soon as we got this sort of move here, and then another order block came up, this is sort of the top of this new range, but sort of below the bottom of this range here. So that's why I thought it'd be a good short, and it ended up being a decent short. Got 10 points on that move. So that's a good one. That's an ideal trade, I'd say. Again, it didn't run, but I got to the bottom of the range. I was trading inside of this new range going forward. Those are what I'll look for. And then after we switched back, so before those ones, we had a couple good trades on the other accounts, but mixed in with a lot of bad trades, I'd say. So that's why it's only very little profit on these ones. But this is a perfect sort of, once I saw this candle rip down, I kind of figured that, yeah, we're going to probably bleed through. And then I saw this order block here. And it just seemed like there's so much momentum. So I I actually took a long. I had to stop here. I got my stop loss got ran, and then I quickly re-entered off this order block. I just felt like after this whole consolidation, this move kind of just made sense. I grabbed a nice short there. It was yeah, almost $300 on that one. Of course, then I just overtraded and took some weird trades here. I think the problem with this strategy that I have right now is I'm focusing too much on the 15-second and not the 1 minute and the 5 minute. I need to focus on these more. Look for entry on the 15-second and then just watch the 1 minute play out. I think that's how I'm going to go forward. A little later, this one was also a nice one because it kind of pushed back and then made another range here on the 5 minute. I feel like the 5 minute range breaks are the best trades. So again, it came down and then pulled back to the bottom of this range, which is the bottom of this range. And yeah, we grabbed the short. This time I got it to the tick, my TP, so that was nice. But that was another 15 points. And I was dumb and I walked away. Well, maybe not dumb, but I felt like I need to walk away because after getting a nice winner like that, I didn't want to keep looking at it, maybe because I wasn't trading well. But this would have been a beauty. Again, same thing. Like it played out on the 1 minute even better than it did. So like the 15-second was still early, probably for a pullback, because realistically this could have just shot back up. But now that you know, like it broke and it held, this is a nice retest of this range. So this would have been a nice move. Obviously, I probably wouldn't have gotten all that, but maybe at least 20 points there, maybe. So yeah, some good trades mixed in with a lot of bad ones, but you know, kept the losses small. And yeah, fortunately, the red counts are the ones that are kind of in trouble right now, but we'll keep grinding it out, and I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys then.